And Mike Wilson, Parking and Employment.
Thank you, Bill. Well, as a former manager of a downtown bank and a 7-year member of the Downtown Paris Association, parking has always been something I've been very aware of, and I truly understand the importance of parking and who should and who shouldn't. So it'd be a pretty simple issue with me that we just simply wouldn't. We would park in places that are further away and stay away from those that are provided specifically for customers. That's vital to those merchants and to the courthouse business itself. As far as the employment, I think it is a practice to avoid to hire a relative. I think that is potential trouble for professional reasons. Friends or maybe acquaintance would be the challenge. When you lived in Henry County for 40 years, it may be that we would avoid our best friends purposely. We would look for the best qualified person. It could be that they are an acquaintance when you've lived here this long and done the things that I've done and been involved in the community, but I think you should always hire the most qualified, but you need to avoid certain people for obvious reasons that might cause automatic conflict or look negative in the eyes of the public. On that topic, I do feel like in the future that I would like to have a more broad, diverse hiring process. Citizens have explained to me on a number of occasions that they would like to see the future employees of any of our public offices to be more diverse and to bring in a broader scope of people with backgrounds and knowledge and experience. So on that topic, I would always try to hire the most qualified, and I would try to stay away from those areas that are obvious for potential negative consideration. So.
All right. Thank you very much. All right, time for closing statements. Thank you all very much. We'll give you 1 minute, please, for closing statements. Start with Jeff Hamlin.
Thank you, Bill. I'd like to thank the PI for hosting this forum and giving us the opportunity to answer these questions. And they've been some good questions from the citizens, and I hope that me and my colleagues have answered them to your satisfaction. I decided to run for this, like I said earlier, being involved in the politics with the county and employed with the city for the 20 years that I have been as a challenge. I've always been up for a challenge, and I'm a hard worker. I always have been, whether it's nailing on shingles or crawling around an attic or crawling around in a house that's blowing fire out the windows. I don't shy away from hard work, and I promise you, if you elect me your circuit court clerk, I'll work just as hard at that as I have everything I have my whole life. Thank you.
Thank you. Jason Raines.
First, I'd like to thank the PI for putting this on today. I'm glad the questions were a little different than what we had at the other forum. I'm sure Henry County will get a lot of valuable knowledge out of this from all 5 of us. The first thing I'd like to say is, I set out with this, for one thing in mind, that I would always be the same person that I am right here if elected. And I've stood by the thing that, I'm not a politician. I won't ever be a politician. I don't think that office needs a politician. I believe whoever's elected, whether it's myself or one of the other 4 candidates, you have to do 2 things. You have to remember where you come from and who got you there. That's one thing. That is a public office that is elected by the citizens of Henry County, and that you should take pride if they elect you, because they're putting a lot of responsibility in your hands, and that every decision you make has to be in their best interest. I've tried my best over the past months to try to see as many people in Henry County as I can see. I'm going to keep trying, and if I miss you, I'm sorry. It's not intentional. It's that it's a lot of county to cover in a short period of time. And if I do miss you, I'm asking you here today sincerely for your vote and support. Thank you.
Thank you. Donald Dunning.
Thank you, Bill. I'd like to thank the PI also for this forum and the questions that's been put together and brought before us. I'd like to thank the candidates running themselves. I've got the utmost respect for all of you. I think we've been real adults about this. some of you I've known all my life, and some of you I've just come to know here lately. And I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for the respect and the mannerism that we've gone about this. If elected to serve the people of Henry County, I would consider it a privilege and an honor. And just the opportunity to get out and meet the people, it's like Jason said, is a big area to cover. With us working, it's hard to do that and to meet each and everybody in the community. But some of the people that I've asked and talked to, I really appreciate your vote of confidence, your encouragement, and like I said, if given the opportunity, I would love to serve the people of Henry County. Thank you.
Thank you. Mike Wilson.
Thank you, sir. It's been my pleasure to campaign for this office. I took great consideration and a lot of time before I decided to do this. I did a lot of research, and I wanted to make sure that it was something that was within my ability and capabilities, and I believe that it is. I enjoy the type of work that is done at the Circuit Court Clerk's office. It parallels closely to my business and professional career, as well as the public service piece of my lifetime of community service. I enjoy that very much. It brings me a lot of energy and excitement and fun. I'd just like to say that, you know, when the votes are counted, should I be elected, that I'm ready to go. We had a prior governor said something like, if I'm elected, I just need a cup of coffee and some cookies, and I'm ready. So I'm ready if and when elected. For those out there that I've campaigned with, I appreciate the words of encouragement. For those that I've not met yet, I hope to. There's still a few weeks. Early voting starts in a couple of weeks, and the May 4th election date is coming up in about 4 weeks approximately. So I will diligently seek you out. If I do miss you, I apologize. I respectfully ask for everyone's vote in this race. If you'd like to learn more about myself or the race for Circuit Court Clerk, you're welcome to visit my website, electmikewilson.com, or if you're one who enjoys Facebook, I'm on there as well. Thank you for this forum today and the time, and for the other candidates as well, and I look forward to May 4th.
Thank you. And Stephanie Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. I'd also like to thank the PI today for this forum. I'd also like to thank the other candidates. I've enjoyed the race thus far. When considering running for this race, I considered my professional background, and I really strongly feel that my professional background with the railroad, as well as my business, has prepared me to be able to perform the duties of the Circuit Court Clerk. I would love an opportunity to be able to serve the citizens of Henry County. Like some of the other candidates have said, working every day, I'm not able to talk to and speak to every citizen of the county. So I will take this opportunity to ask you for your vote and your support. I have integrity and enthusiasm for this office. I am innovative and hardworking, and I'm willing to roll up my sleeves and get to work to be an asset to the office and to the citizens of Henry County. So I respectfully ask for your vote, and I thank you for your time and attention today. And as Mike Wilson said, if you want to learn more about me, you can go to my website, which is electstephanielwilliams.com, and I am also on Facebook. So I thank you.
And I thank you all, and I appreciate these candidates for Circuit Court Clerk, as well as the candidates we've talked to earlier for the positions of County Clerk and Register of Deeds. Thank you all for your participation. Good day.